Timmy Turners, how you guys doing? Today we are going to be doing another episode video. This is by... Wait, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. My head is all over the place, but forgive me. This is... Umar. Yeah, that's his name. Okay. Streamers confront Starbucks employees gets bullied off the internet. Wait, streamers confronts Starbucks employees and gets bullied off the internet. So I don't know what the hell this is gonna be about, but you know, y'all know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you don't subscribe to my channel, you get your ass beat. So let's get right into it.
It'll just be facing me, so it won't be showing anybody else. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna show anybody else. It's just gonna be me. If anyone comes out from there, we'll put the camera down. No recording. Okay. I mean, this is sort of my job. I'm just trying to do it, just like you're trying to work as well. I don't know.
It's no recording.
I'm unfortunately gonna have to ask you to leave now. You're gonna ask me to leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. Yeah. And what is the reason? What was the reason? Recording. Oh, okay.
You see, this is the problem. People, like, not everybody want to have a camera in their goddamn motherfucking face. People want to record every single goddamn thing. Like, this is sad. Like, this is sad. He said no recording.
Okay. Do you see why people hate the IRL streams? Do you see it now? Society works on a couple of social contracts that they've signed with each other in order to make day-to-day life flow easy. You know, you go to the grocery store, you put the cart back in the cart return. When you go into a store or a restaurant, you know, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Hold the door open for people, children and women first. Stuff like that, you know, simple stuff. Every once in a while, though, there is some D-bag who violates that social contract. You ever been rolling through a grocery store parking lot and you think you see what seems to be an empty parking space really close to the front? So then you get close up to it, get to turn in, and you see a cart parked right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's essentially what this entitled streamer Barada
Yeah, you see a cart there, and then you have to get out of the car and move it, and you know, yeah.
just did. Going into Starbucks and accosting these people who are underpaid.
Man, I went to Starbucks one time. It was alright.
Your job, as you say it does. It's interesting because the person gives 100% valid reason as to why you shouldn't be streaming in the store, recording in the store. But Rawadis is just like, fuck that, dude. That doesn't even matter. He tells a lie about, yo, if anybody steps into the background, we'll put the camera down.
Do you mind just not recording? It'll just be facing me, so it won't be showing anybody else. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna show anybody else. It's just gonna be me. Like, if anyone comes out from there, we'll put the camera down.
The streamer has to turn his head and see two clearly placed employees with the camera showing them and doesn't say anything about them being visible in the camera screen. I just think about how
Exactly.
much you think of yourself to think so lowly of people. And to show his true Karenhood, he's already recording, right? He's already recording. His cameraman is on him, still showing people in the background that are employees that are not, you know, consenting to being recorded, violating the store's policy, which stores have policies. Like, I don't know why that's so hard to understand. Rawadis does the double
Exactly. Like I said, not everybody want to have a camera in their goddamn face. There are some things that you can't record. So
takes out his phone camera to then directly record.
that just goes to show that humans are like really attached to, you know, technology. Like, that just shows.
Or the people asking not to be recorded. Meaning that it's well above their like rights, their privacy. He doesn't give a damn about any of that. He doesn't care about people saying that they don't want to be on camera. He just does not care. He's gonna put you on camera regardless. It's just about him and his feelings.
Anybody to help me out with a drink? Yeah, recording. So you're
And look at him. He gonna pull out his damn phone.
Yeah, just because you're recording in here. So you're refusing to speak? Yeah, just because you're recording in here. Okay, so if I came in here and I was recording a little Snapchat of myself, like...
No.
I'm sure people come out and make little TikToks. Yeah, I'm sure they do too. Okay, what I feel like right now is you're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be, and it's like wasting both of our time. So can I just order a drink?
No, you're
Well, actually, you wasting your goddamn time. You wasting your time and his time. No recording. Like, you making it a big deal. It's a store policy, just like he said.
making a bigger deal of this than it is. If it wasn't such a big deal, you would cut the cameras,
Exactly.
down, do something, order your drink and then leave. Like, you can even call him a dickbag once you leave the establishment, but the fact that you're continuing to
He a
do
dickbag
these
because
things
they got
that don't need to
they
be
got
done,
store
as
rules.
opposed to, hey cameraman, put the camera down and record. In fact, you're inciting even more frustration and even.
And you talking about no recording, but you still recording him. You putting out your phone out.
Taking out more cameras to record people who are saying, "Hey, don't record me."
Exactly.
He hits them with this lame excuse that I've heard streamers use before. That my ears ring.
It's my job. That's the excuse.
Actually, I would have been willing to do that if you had stopped recording, but I know, but my job, just like
Bitch,
your
boy.
job, whatever your job is, my job is to be recorded. Like I record my
Y'all
life.
job is to act a fool for these damn little ass children.
That's my job.
That's y'all job.
What I get paid for. So I'm just trying to do my job.
This is me. I would never act like that for no damn children. Not just children, but that goes for everybody.
It's just a policy. So like, I'm just confused. I would like to know why. And if you give me that reason, I can place the people down. Because first you said the privacy of others, but I'm only recording myself. That was one of the reasons.
He didn't have to give you a reason. He has to follow the rules of his establishment, or he'll get fired. Like it's not that deep. It's really not that crazy. You're not a 24-hour lifer. That's not a part of your job. You don't show everything on camera.
Exactly.
Stop in the Starbucks. It's not going to make or break your blog or your video. There's really no need to be this combative over this. And the whole, this is my job, just like I don't know what your job is. You came in to ask him to make a drink. I'm pretty sure you know what his job is. You're trying to belittle him. We've seen streamers disrespect 9-to-5 employees before. Usually it's in conversation when comparing it being hard to their streaming and content creating life. But this one is just a straight up act of disrespect.
Like you could have just taken the order and like went on about your day.
And you could have just.
This is my job though. That's like someone telling me your job is not to tell people they can't record. Your job is to make the drink, correct? My job is to tell people that they can't record. No, I think that's a power trip. No, that is 100% in my job. I don't know. Cause I've been to a lot of other places. You don't have to know. I'm telling you. Let me ask.
Okay. Just because you've been through a lot of places, it doesn't mean that every single place you can allow to record. Like I said, there are some stores that they probably allow you to record, but and probably won't allow you to record. There are certain stores that have different rules to places you go to. So it's like I said, he trying to make this a big deal.
Let me ask you this: you're getting paid the same regardless. Yes. I hope you get a raise for like employee of the year, bro, because you're doing.
Okay, first of all, let me tell you something, white boy. I don't know why the hell you talking like this, but your whole career, your job could shut down any minute, and you can work at a 9-to-5 just like him. So I didn't know why the hell you acting so snubby.
You're enforcing policies and everything. I appreciate that. Yeah, of course, bro. Is this helping you pass time for your shift? I mean, my shift actually ended like 20 minutes ago, so I'm just hanging out for you. Yo, Starbucks, give this man a raise. His shift ended 20 minutes ago, and he is still here to make sure I don't get served. You honestly, you're the best Starbucks worker. I don't think anybody would devote their time off the clock to stay at their job. I get it. He's just trying to do his job, but this is also my job as well. And like, I see people all the time making TikToks and Snapchats in a Starbucks.
I don't give a fuck.
So I'll talk to them. If they're cool, just stay in those. Like, well, if they want you gone, I do have trespass you.
I already ordered my drink, so I get it. I'll be on my. I have no reason to be here. I don't want to film other people, and I don't want to,
I seen people right now. I see this guy with the blue shirt.
I have a blue shirt. I was just trying to do my job, but I get it, and I appreciate you being kind.
Okay, I was upset before, but I actually am pretty tight now. This is belittling this man's job. Like, this is belittling something that he has to do. At this point, it's just straight up harassment. This doesn't make for a better video you doing this. You look like a total jackass.
He is.
To the cops, I can see the entire store. You even respected the guy in the beginning by saying, "Oh, I won't even be recording you."
And these be them same motherfuckers that wanna shit on people who have a 9-to-5, and I'm like I just said before, bro, that can be you at any given moment. Like, you better watch how you treat and talk to people, because without these dusty, stank, funky ass kids watching your shit, you wouldn't be at the position you are today. So you might as well like be humble.
Like, I don't have to do that. I can just record myself. You are literally recording all the patrons in the store, you dickhead. What makes this 1,000 times worse? Bro, why said that the content that he was trying to film was him ordering a bunch of exotic drinks. Starbucks has a drive-through. Maybe not that location, but find a location with a drive-through to not be a nuisance. That's literally the best situation and alternative. Hey, you guys can't film here. Now, granted, I probably still would have just dropped my camera, ordered my drink, and then got back into my car and then drunk the drunk, or whatever the video is called. But probably the biggest thing in the world I just would have went through the drive-thru. Now, you know you're fucking up when I'm telling you that you're fucking up on the internet, but it's even worse when your own brother is on the internet saying you act like a dickhead.
Me to react to Brandon's video, and to be honest, like I already saw it, and I was not too happy about it, to be honest. I mean, this is a good time for me to bring it up because I'm streaming now, and you know, a lot of people think just because me and my brother are related, like we have the same actions or we share the same opinions. And this and that, but like, to be honest, like me and my brother are total opposites. Like, I love my brother, but sometimes I just don't support his actions, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't control what people post. I can't control what people say or do, and it is what it is.
But you should hold him accountable, though.
Rug, preach, my brother. Now, I definitely agree with Rug, but sometimes people can be critical of their own brother. You know, I got a brother in this game too, and I can be critical of his content. But I'm trying to find a creator that really would give Brawadis some sort of bail in this situation, and I couldn't find him. The actions in the video were simply stupid and disgusting. But I did find DDG's brother, Dub, give flack to FaZe Rug for holding his own brother accountable.
I don't give a fuck what my brother do. My brother can be wrong. Like I said this before and I said it again. My brother could walk into a kindergarten, uppercut a kid for whatever reason. I'm gonna say he was right. I'm gonna say my brother was right because at the end of the day, this is my family, bro. This is who gonna make sure I'm good. If something happened to me, I'm gonna make sure something good when it happened to him.
First of all, that's not really family. You see, this I know this is a different conversation, but these be the same people y'all need to understand, family is not always everything. Like, family members, they can stab y'all in the back, like, any fucking given moment. So, it's really, like, whenever I hear people say, oh, family is everything, no, they not. People be giving them a pass just because, people be giving them a pass by default just because they blood related. And it's like, no.
I would never do this, bro. Like, nigga, this is bringing your brother down more. Like, what if your brother loses everything? He gotta go work that 9 to 5 shit. That's not, I don't know, bro. I feel
shut
this
up,
nigga,
you
bro.
stupid.
I feel he got a squeaky clean thing, but bro, I never do that to my brother, bro.
That's an interesting take.
Because you fucking stupid, bitch.
That's an interestingly bad take. First and foremost, for Dub, you could just not say anything. You don't have to say that he was right for uppercutting the kindergartner. You could just not say anything. But two, I do think there's an interesting...
Okay, so, hold on. Let's rewind back. Hold on. Just real quick. So, this nigga right here. So, basically, what he's saying that if your family member is bringing everything to the table, it means you have to worship the ground that they live in. That they walk in. Even though if it's a wrong decision that they made in their life, you still have to defend them because they're bringing food and money in your pocket. So, that's basically what he's saying. And not only that, just because it's blood family, that automatically means like you can't criticize them. Like, this is what's wrong with people now. It's like y'all don't have that same energy towards friendships and other shit. So
I feel this nigga, bro.
shut up.
Because I do fit into the category of having a brother with some clout and status and fame on the internet, and I too have some clout and status and fame on the internet, although smaller. I think I can talk to this in a different way than maybe a lot of people can. Ultimately, I do disagree. Now, granted, there is limits and lines to things that you would bring to the internet about your brother, about
And if you do stuff like that, that means you are a zombie. You are a fucking sheep, bro. That just goes to show how much of a brain dead idiot you are.
Your sister, your sibling, your family, and the relationship dynamic and thoughts and opinions that you have on them. This isn't a family channel. This isn't family content. So naturally, I wouldn't just divulge all of my feelings about my brother on the internet. But if he says something wrong or does an action that is wrong on the internet that is ultimately surface E level, then I think it's okay to just talk about it on the internet. Not downplaying the fact that Brawadis was being a dickhead to the cashier at the Starbucks, but I'm comparing that to, I don't know, maybe some allegations about what he did with women or something like that. If he did something like that, this is hypothetical, but if he did something like that with women, I wouldn't speak about those things publicly. That's not up for public conversation. But if you had a dickhead take, my brother does basketball. If he's a bad take about the Lakers, I'll talk about his Lakers bad take on my platforms. It's just that simple to me. The way that I see it, if you do something bad, it doesn't matter who you are. You should be held accountable for your actions, right? I don't care if his brother
Hold on.
would have lost everything and ended up being a 9 to 5 worker. Like does
Exactly. Basically, yeah, it's basically what that other guy said. DDG brother. So basically, just like I said, basically it's like you have to worship every grind they live in. You have to sell your soul. So it's like, no.
I don't think that's a bad thing. Hard work or working a job is not necessarily a bad thing. And two, yeah, if you don't know how to handle yourself with fame, if you don't know how to handle yourself with some sort of clout,
and you know how bad it would look on your part if you defend your brother,
then, yeah, you probably
on bad behavior.
But that's a quick aside. In one singular day, Brawadis saw
like that would look worse on you. So
you know what? I need to make an apology video. And when I went to go search for it and saw that it was 28 minutes, I knew there was no way that I was watching it. So I had somebody else watch it, and they gave me a highlight that was very, very interesting. Now we know about apologies on the internet. They're probably scripted out, written down.
Exactly, they fake.
A lot of BS. But this one part stood out.
You guys can see right through it, you know. It's just better, honestly, for me, I think, and I talked to my brother as well, instead of just, you know, keep on posting videos and keep on making content where I know deep down I'm not okay.
If I was at Starbucks a worker and I saw this shit, I would have been like, bullshit. You're not really sorry. You just doing it for the camera. Like,
I'm
obviously.
not doing okay up here. You know, I'm dealing with all these different things that have really made me upset. It's better instead of like trying to brush that off to the side and still trying to film content and put up this fake smile and fake act that everything is okay. I don't think I could do that anymore. It's not healthy to try to brush off all your mental problems to the side and just try to fake a happiness.
So you going through mental problems because he told you that we have a store policy, we have a rule, do not record in camera. I mean, don't record in Starbucks.
Do your job like nothing's wrong, you know. It's better to open up, it's better to vent, it's better to tackle the problem and try to find a solution rather than just put it off to the side and expect it to go away, because it doesn't work like that.
No, I thought about it, and I was going to give Brawadis some sort of props for identifying the fact that he has some sort of demons that he's facing. You know, he's got some sort of mental anguish, and that might be the reason why he
But I hate when people like to use this mental shit as an excuse.
Went to my nearest Quick Trip, which is like a chain gas station where I live, and went to get something to drink and saw that at lunchtime this guy was swamped at the cash register. And I thought to myself, man, I would be the biggest asshole in the world if I pulled out a camera and decided not to record. Like, there's no demon in this world that could make me be such a dickhead to somebody who is having just a stressful time. Now, maybe it's also because I grew up in an environment where I worked jobs, I mean multiple jobs. I used to work at Racetrack, another chain gas station, in the morning, and then have to go to Macy's at night, and then go to school somewhere in between all that. Like, I've probably worked a grand total of like 15 jobs. I'm talking about not like, oh, I've got my degree jobs. I'm talking about, hey, this job pays at most $9 an hour type job. So I think I really understand the perspective of the dude who was sitting at the cash register telling Brawadis calmly, hey, can you please just not record? Yeah, I can't give him any grace. I don't know. And I'm glad other streamers are calling him out for this too.
I wanted to make this video. Dude, chat. I can explain how Adam said this in chat. Guys into a Starbucks, yo, this is my job. As he fucking annoys some like near minimum wage worker at Starbucks, and he starts this video in his living room in a fucking mansion with marble floors. Like, you cannot make this up.
Dang, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's back-to-back videos where I agree with XQC. I never thought I would see the day. XQC is displaying the out-of-touchness that Brawadis is displaying, saying, yo, you just made fun of and annoyed a 9-to-5 near minimum wage worker. Exactly. Apology video.
Like, I don't care. I would never, like, I just don't have the heart to, like, just record people who work in a 9-to-5 and just start messing with them. Because one thing about it, and one thing for sure, like, and this coming from me, like, if I ever grow to success, which I'm hoping one day, like, I would never look back at it, like, I will never forget where I came from, because I came from a really not so Disney Channel Prince life childhood. So it's like, I will always remember where I came from. So it's like, I would never look down on people who work on these type of jobs, because don't get me wrong, people might not gonna say this, but we need those type of people who work on those 9-to-5. We need those people like that, because if they don't work, who the hell will work at the establishment? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, those type of jobs, those type of workers, including me, because I work in a 9-to-5 right now, we need, like, you know, to up our pay, like, because we deserve it. And, you know, we need those people. So y'all should be respectful and kind So if you walk to any other establishment, whether it's like Dollar General, Family Dollar, Fiesta, Walmart, Chick-fil-A, or yada, if y'all walk into those type of places, make sure y'all be respectful, because like I said, all that shit that you build for can be turned down just like that, and you could work out those type of jobs. So be humble.
You in some mega mansion where the floors are marble and most likely heated with your, I don't know, $2,000 camera body, just the camera body, not the full setup, doing an apology video. I don't know, man. Apologies are hard on the internet, but y'all make it so much harder to have like real believability behind these apologies. This shit is weak, man. This shit is weak. Could you imagine somebody apologizing after, making fun of somebody who makes less money than them about their job and how, meaningless and insignificant their job's policies and procedures are, and then pulls up with their Rolex, their chain on, their grill on, $1,000 shades, on a fucking yacht? People would be like, wow, this just does not seem like the most in touch thing. And I've seen this happen with a lot of content creators.
I don't know why y'all support people like that. Like I said, it gotta be children, bro. It gotta be children supporting these damn people. Like, it ain't no fucking way. And I don't even know why these parents and these children see these damn type of niggas. They're like, I don't get it.
I've seen the transition.
I wish the hell I would. I let my kids see these this shit.
Embarrassing to being publicly embraced, to being embarrassing again, to being publicly embraced to this weird state that we're in right now. It's not even necessarily that the streamers themselves are causing the issues. Because granted, I do think Broadus probably would have just got his drink and went in his car. Maybe. I don't know. Do it in a drive-thru. And I also think in these other situations that I'm showing, these people would just do the normal things, like go into the store, get what they need and leave. But other people create hostile environments. The people that don't know how to have an appropriate time. I was trying to be disrespectful, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But the people that don't have big platforms, don't understand what's going on, the newbies to the game. Like, we've talked about it with the Corey 2U's of the world, or some of the younger streamers that are on Kick and stuff like that. They don't understand the rules and things that you can and can't do in these establishments. So they go in there and they disrespect the hell out of it. So with that being said, yeah, I understand why this place would tell you that you can't stream. The last time they had a guy come through this place with a camera, he knocked down entire chip out and didn't pick anything up just for the improvement and validation from the 3 members of his chat. But I don't think that, especially the bigger streamers, get that. So that's why they get in a tizzy when people tell them that they have to leave the store. Like Agent and Ray most recently.
Ray, move out the way. Oh, fuck. Oh, man, we came to this store like 20 times in the past. This is my first time hearing that.
It don't matter.
Hold on, wait. This is my first time hearing that. Man, Walmart switched up on us, man. We done came to this Walmart 30 times. No, we're gonna leave, man. Calm down. She's gonna keep badgering me. We're on the way out.
Yo, Brandon, you gotta fucking lie.
Bro.
Get it, bro. This is bad. This is bad, bro. You're fucking up. You just look entitled just because you
Wait, I could barely hear him.
make content. It doesn't give you the green light to go anywhere and film. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do. If you're a streamer, content creator, whatever, there's specific places that have regulations where you can't bring a camera and you can't film.
Whether it was something that you did in the past or whether it was something that somebody else did before you and that had nothing to do with you, if that's the policy, ultimately that's the policy. Ultimately, these are these people's livelihoods, and the last thing that they want to do is be fired because they allowed you to stream, a complaint went out, and somebody decided to fire them from the higher ups. We can talk about how bad that is, a look on the company. We can talk about why that policy shouldn't be in place. We can even talk about the person putting in the complaint. All those things.
And I don't mind if they have a policy about you can't show your face. I mean, you can't record.
Somebody fired from their target job. These people are just trying to work. They're just trying to make a living. That's all they're trying to do. And it would suck for them to.
Oh yeah, and just like Umar said, like you recorded people, like it can get them fired from their job. So that's another reason why they don't want, they don't want y'all to record them.
Job because of this. I do notice a pattern in those that are doing the reactions to these things. The ones that have worked jobs before seem to have a more understanding perspective of all of this stuff, while the ones who have never worked jobs, talking about traditional jobs, feel entitled to be wherever and do whatever they want. on. Ultimately, there's another Starbucks, there's another coffee shop, there's another place where you can get all this stuff off. Just be respectful of everybody else, because in turn, if they then disrespected you and what you have going on at your job, then you would have problems with it. And I think it's just that simple.
Exactly. Tell them.
You deserve the best.
I deserve the best. Hell yeah, I do. But like, yeah, y'all go subscribe to Umar. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. So I'm gonna put his video in the link in the description below. I want to know what you guys think also. And like I said, like, not everybody want to have a camera in their fucking face. Like, I don't know why is that so hard to understand. And y'all people disrespecting them, these type of workers. And like I said, we need people to keep this shit going, especially around this damn country. Because like I said, these 9 to 5, if they stop working, what the hell y'all gonna do? So it's like, y'all should be respectful, not just those type of people, but anywhere in general. Because like I said, that can be you at any given moment. So be careful of what y'all say and how y'all treat people. So that guy that was recording that Starbucks, that Starbucks dude, that guy that was recording that Starbucks dude, first of all, he was cute, he's fine. But anyway, like, he said no recording, and as you say that, oh, I'm not gonna record, you put out another camera recording him even more. So it's like the whole situation was him just being a bitch. But yeah, y'all go subscribe to my channel, y'all go follow me on my page, and I will see you guys in the next video, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Y'all take care.